Facebook ads for real estate agents in 2020. We have the special ad category. Everyone has been messaging me asking, what do we do now that the special ad category has come into place, which is now significantly impacting not only the results, but how you have to go about creating Facebook ads for lead generation, for brand awareness, for retargeting, and the like, and how to use it effectively for real estate. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you an exact step-by-step, full in-depth tutorial with exactly what the special ad category is and how you need to create Facebook ads in 2020 for your real estate business. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Sherrard. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. If you love learning tips, tricks, and strategies on how to rapidly scale your real estate business the modern way, please make sure you like, subscribe, and lightly tap that notification bell. I've got a ton of unbelievably insane content coming for you guys to help you level up, content that nobody else is putting out. So I'm excited, and I would really love if you subscribe so you don't miss another video coming up. So in 2020, I want to help you scale your business. I want to help you get more leads, close more deals, make more money. So as mentioned in this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how to use the special ad category in order to create Facebook ads in 2020. So I apologize for looking this way. My screen is over here, you guys over here. But without further ado, let's jump into the value and get straight to it. So as you can see here, I'm on my Facebook page, and what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to click create an ad. Okay, so now that we're on the business ads manager for Facebook, what I want to do is first quickly show you what you used to be able to do so that you can see the difference and how it significantly impacts you. You need to understand the difference. If I just go straight in to show you this, you're going to realize a couple things that just don't make sense. So what I want to do is quickly, within the next 1 minute, show you exactly what you used to be able to do, and then we're going to get straight in to the special ad category. So just for example's sake, let's say we were previously going to create an ad. I'm just going to simply click a marketing objective. We're going to click traffic. Again, I'm just running through this within 60 seconds to show you exactly what you used to be able to do. So previously, when you would click on an ad, you would be able to select your marketing objective, and then you'd come down here and you could look at the audience. So let's see what happens, what you used to be able to do for real estate. I live in Calgary, so we're going to go ahead and click Calgary. Now you can see here that it starts out as a 25-mile radius, but you could bring it down to a 10-mile radius. And then let's say you wanted to farm a certain area, so you wanted to do business, I don't know, up here. You used to be able to drop a pin and then go from 10 miles all the way down to 1 mile. So if you wanted to farm, Citadel or the Hamptons or Edgemont, if you wanted to farm any of these areas, looking at this, Varsity, we're also going to do this. You could target specifically that one community, which allowed you to farm it, allowed you to get very niche specific. You could get very targeted, and you could deliver your ads to a very niche area. So if you had a listing in a specific area, or if you just wanted to farm an area, you could run all of your ads to that same tightly knit location over and over and over, and you would be seen as the authority in that space. It was very, very easy, which is why it was so effective. Not to mention that, but you were also able to edit the ages. So let's say the average buyer is between 30 and 60 years old. You could do that. You could adjust and say you had maybe an ad specific to men for whatever reason. You were able to do all of that, and now you can't. So let's go show you what you have to do now in order to start running Facebook ads. So we're going to come back here. I'm going to briefly talk to you about what the special ad category is, and then we're going to get straight to creating an ad step by step using the special ad category. So some audience selection options are unavailable for ads related to credit, employment, or housing. Great. We're in housing, we're in real estate, so this affects us directly. So what is the special ad category? So you click here and you realize housing. So you have to choose one of the category that best describes what this campaign will advertise. For us, it's housing. Now I'm going to quickly read through a couple key points on here so you can see what this is. If you're based in or targeting the US and are creating a campaign that includes ads that offer credit, employment, or housing opportunities like we are, you must choose the ad category that best describes your ads. These are special ad categories for which the audience selection tools are limited to help protect people on Facebook from unlawful discrimination. Wow, okay. Choosing the correct category for your campaign is an important part of the following Facebook's advertising policies. What you're going to realize there is if you don't select this and you try and run a Facebook ad for housing, it will get disapproved or declined. If you don't select it and again try and do anything else, it's just not going to go over well, and it actually can end up resulting in your account getting banned, which you do not want to do. Trust me, it's an exhaustive effort. I've had friends that have had that happen. Not a good scene. These special ad categories include, but are not limited to, credit, housing, or employment. So let's look at the housing one and then get straight to the ad. Housing opportunity or related service. Ads that promote or directly link to a housing opportunity or related service, including but not limited to listings for sale or rent of a home or apartment, homeowners insurance, mortgage loans, housing repairs, and home equity or appraisal services. This does not include ads designed to educate consumers or housing providers about their rights and responsibilities under fair housing laws. So a lot of us are going to be running listings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, show you an example of an ad for a listing, and then I'll explain a couple other things after that. But let's get right into it and show you exactly how to create an ad now that we know that the special ad category is in effect and that we have to use it. So let's say that this is a brand new listing. Now, I have to tell you, if you do want more information for free on how to run Facebook ads using the special ad category from day one all the way up to the point where you've created a warm audience and you're nurturing them and you're becoming top of mind, simply drop a comment below and I'll send you a free guide that shows you exactly how to do it. It does not concern this. It doesn't change. It truly will show you exactly step by step how to do it. It's all free. I'm going to give it to you. All that I ask is you like and comment below, and you'll get that. So I'm going to show you at a high level a general listing ad using the Facebook special ad category. And then from there, again, if you want more information, you can simply look at the free content that I have and it will show it to you. So now what we have to come down and do is, and I'll get back to this custom audiences later, but we have to come choose our location. So we're going to choose again Calgary, and I'll show you what happens here. So you can see that you can no longer go any smaller than 15 miles, which as you can see is actually the entire radius of my city and more. You can't drop a pin either unless you want to go 15 miles. So you're quite limited. So you have to start broad now. You have to start 15 miles or greater. But that doesn't mean that all hope is lost. Again, I can show you exactly how to do it. Just stay tuned. You can no longer, this option is fixed, can't be changed. You can't adjust age. You can't adjust gender. You can have some targeting options, but I do not recommend it. So just leave that out. So now what you want to come down here is adjust the placements. I know Facebook says automatic placements, use automatic placements to maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people. Its system will deliver it and allocate the budget across multiple placements where they're best likely to perform the best. Not the case. Facebook's in the business of making money. They are going to spend your budget in a way that makes them the most money. Simple as that. So what you want to do is you do want to come down and edit placements. I've done so many Facebook ads over the last 3 years in real estate specifically that I know where the best placements are. I know where I'm going to get my best bang for my buck in terms of lead generation, conversion, brand awareness, things like that. So there's no point of me spending money where I know that it's not going to get me any sort of tangible results. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of Messenger, Instagram, and Audience Network, feed videos, right column, stories, in-stream, search, article, done. All that we're going to have is Facebook newsfeed and Facebook Marketplace. Those are the two that perform best for real estate ads. Spending your money elsewhere, you might be able to get a couple things here and there in terms of little one-off leads and some engagement and metrics that don't really matter in terms of just like overall views and such. But these are the ones that are really going to get in front of people that are actively looking, things like that. So this will help you the best. So let's go with this. And then we're going to come down here. So optimize for link clicks. That is what we want. We want people to click on our ads. And daily budget. Now, if you're just getting started in real estate, feel free to use $5 a day. That's completely okay. That's how I got started in my first year of real estate. If you can bump it up to $10 a day, I strongly advise that. You're starting to see the cost per leads and the cost per clicks increase now that Facebook ads becoming more mainstream. Back in 2017, when I first got started, I was getting real estate leads that were turning into clients for 17 cents per lead. Now it's closer to $1 to $3, depending on the area, the competition, things like that. So if you can stretch yourself to at least $10 a day, I highly recommend it. But if you can't, don't worry, you're still going to get great results to start out. Now, what I do like to do is start and end date, because what happens sometimes is if you just run my ad continuously starting today, sometimes you're just going to forget about it. And I've seen people forget about it. They're spending $20, $30, $40, $50, $100 a day. They forgot about it. They go back 2 months later and they just wasted all kinds of money on ads that weren't performing, weren't getting any engagement, and they just wasted it. So I like to say, okay, maybe we're going to start tomorrow at 6 a.m. And we want to run it for at least a week. So we're going to run it like this. Maybe it's a new listing. It's hot. So we're going to run it to 6 a.m. a week later. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. There. So it's going to run for 7 days. You will spend no more than $70, which is great. Facebook will make sure that you don't spend more than your budget, but they will optimize it over time. You can see here from the estimated daily results, the potential reach is 880,000 people. The estimated daily results. Now, keep in mind, these are estimates based on factors like your past campaign data, the budget you've entered, market data. So yours might look slightly different than mine. And as your city changes, you might see different results here. But again, these are just estimated reach numbers to show you what you might be able to expect with your ads. It also depends on the picture you're using, the copy you're using, all kinds of things like that. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're on the ad section of it. So this is where the creative comes into place, and we need to start taking into account how we're gonna build out this ad for this brand new listing. If you want to see the top 3 highest converting Facebook ads that nobody else is doing, click up above in the card, or simply just look at the comments below. Again, I will send that to you, no problem. It's in the card, it's in the description. I'll show you exactly how to create some of those creative ads that convert very high. But again, I just want to show you an example of how to create a standard ad using the Facebook ad category. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to look at the primary text. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose our media first. So we're going to add an image. Now, you might be asking, why am I choosing one image? Why am I not choosing carousel? Why am I not doing a ton of different images? Things like that. Let me explain. Let's look at this, for example. We're going to choose this one image. Now, one thing that I see a lot of real estate agents doing wrong is they've got a listing and it's got, 35 photos, and they choose carousel and then they give away 10 photos. Well, the problem with that is that you're going to significantly reduce the amount of leads you get. Now, we're in the business of getting leads. We need to get leads, to close leads, to get business, to make money. So if you give away all of the photos in your ad, people have enough information to make their own decision. You want them to have enough information to get excited and inquire as a lead so that you can convert them. Because if, let's say, this house isn't the right fit for them, well, maybe another listing is. So you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to get this lead. The top highest converting photos in order for people to make a decision is the master bedroom, the master ensuite, and the kitchen. So if you are going to include multiple photos, sometimes I'll include one interior of the living room and then the exterior front, exterior rear, that's fine. But make sure you exclude those 3 key photos, because if you include them, again, you're going to reduce your lead influx, which you don't want to do. So we're going to use this one ad. You can see here. And now it's time to include the text. So I have, if you want to click again in the description below or drop a comment, I'll send you where you can see my highest converting Facebook ad templates, where you can just copy and paste using the proven text that I've used to convert all of my Facebook ads, make well over 6 figures with it. All copy and pasting. I've mapped it out for you for buyers, sellers, investors, just sold, just listed, buyer's guide, seller's guide, new condo builds, all of them. I've given you all examples. So again, comment below. I'll send that to you, no problem. But for this example's sake, because there's too many options to run through, I'll just do a general one. So what we'll do is we'll say, just listed in community name. So don't give the address away either. And then what I like to do is say a couple quick features. This incredible bungalow backing onto the golf course has unparalleled views. Now, here's one more change that you need to be really mindful of, is the fact that previously with Facebook ads, you used to be able to see quite a good portion of the text. You can see here the first 3 lines. That's a change that came into effect last year as well. So now you have to be very strategic with the copy that you write in those first 3 lines, because if you start rambling on and putting in information, but the gold is actually below those 3 lines, people aren't going to see it unless they click for more. So make sure you put something enticing in these first 3 lines. You can say, one more line about something, about the fact that it's got granite and stainless appliances. You can say walkout basement, square feet, X bedrooms, X bathrooms. So something like that, and you can see here that it's popping up because, again, this is what's going to happen when people see your ad, is they're going to have to click see more in order to see the rest of your ad. So you need to make sure that this is enticing enough for them to either click directly on the ad or at least click see more to see more about it. Now, again, I don't put all the information in here. You want to leave out key components so that people inquire about the listing. So usually what I do is I'll put, something like 2,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and then a couple quick, important features that people truly would care about and would want to see in a home of this caliber. Now, what you're going to want to do is include the link here as well. So this is just a general traffic Facebook ad and the marketing objective that I'm showing you, just to give you an exact example of what you need to do. But if you want to do a lead generation ad, that's a separate process. Comment below, I'll send you how to do that. No problem at all. It's a different step-by-step procedure. But let's say you're doing just a general, you want to send them to the listing. What I like to do, we'll just use this listing as an example. It's not the same one, but I like to use Bitly. Now, what is Bitly? Bitly is a link management system. It shortens it because look at this. If I come and click this and paste this whole thing in here, it looks kind of clunky. It doesn't look that appealing, and it kind of, buggers up the look of the ad a bit. So I like to come over here to Bitly, paste in the long link, create a shorter appealing link like this one, copy it, and you can see the difference this makes. Boom. And you can put a call to action saying, click here. And there you go. Now, what I oftentimes do is put my phone number in here. So I'll go and put your email in here as well. And there's your ad. That's simply what you need to do in order to get that part done. And what I like to do here is say just listed in community name, usually with some sort of an emoji or something. Again, you'll see this on my templates when you download them. And then what you need to do is you need to put the website URL in here again. And there you have it. So that's how you create a Facebook ad using the special ad category. A couple things to mention. One, if you do want to know the next steps, look at this. So remember when I was talking to you about custom audiences? Now that the Facebook audiences start so wide, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you're starting wide and then narrowing it in. Well, how do you narrow it in? I explained this in the free guide I told you about, but you need to start using custom audiences. You can see here, my Instagram retargeting audience, my video view retargeting audience, my Facebook page retargeting. All of these retargeting audiences are the ones that are going to allow you to constantly stay top of mind and continue to get in front of people over and over and over again. So even though you have to start wide, you'll eventually narrow it in, And that's what's ultimately going to help you start to scale and hone in your audience to people that are going to convert higher over time, that are proven to be engaging with your content. So even though the special ad category has come into effect and has reduced the ability to start small from the beginning, you can still go small. It just takes a couple extra steps. It's in the free guide, and I think it's almost a good thing because it's weeding out all the people that don't want to put in that extra little bit of effort, and now it's making it easier for you to stand out and start to get the great results. So if you want to know how to do that, drop a comment below. Also videos on how to do lead generation ads specifically for real estate and the like. If you have any more questions about Facebook ads, lead generation in general, or anything else, if you want me to look at your ad, no problem. Please drop a comment below and I'll gladly help you out. I'm here to serve you in 2020 and I want to see you succeed. So thank you so much for tuning in to the rest of this video. I can't thank you enough, and I hope that this clears some things up and helps you. So thanks so much as always for tuning in. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.